Hey everyone! Have you ever felt that burn in your chest after a big meal? Or maybe woken up in the middle of the night with a sour taste in your mouth? Yep, I'm talking about stomach acidity, something that affects millions of us every day, but rarely gets talked about outside awkward dinner conversations. So, what actually causes acidity in the stomach? Well, your stomach is like a little acid factory. It produces hydrochloric acid to help break down food, fight off germs, and keep things running smoothly. But sometimes, this acid gets a little too ambitious and travels up toward your esophagus, the tube that connects your mouth and stomach. That's when you get that burning sensation, also known as heartburn or acid reflux. But here's the twist. A little acidity is normal and even necessary for digestion. The problem happens when there's too much of it, or when the valve between your stomach and esophagus doesn't close properly. It's kind of like leaving the door open during a rainstorm. You're gonna get wet floors. What triggers acidity? Think spicy foods, coffee, chocolate, carbonated drinks, and sometimes even stress. Eating late at night or lying down right after a meal can also send that acid in the wrong direction. And if you're someone who smokes or drinks alcohol, you're more likely to feel the burn. Now don't worry. Most cases of stomach acidity aren't dangerous. Simple changes can make a big difference. Try eating smaller meals, chew your food well, and give yourself a couple of hours before you hit the bed after dinner. Cutting down on spicy foods and caffeine can also help. But here's the thing. If you're popping antacids like candy or your symptoms just won't quit, it's time to check in with your doctor. Chronic acidity can sometimes point to bigger issues like ulcers or even precancerous changes in the esophagus. So don't ignore what your body is telling you. All right, let's recap. Stomach acidity is super common and usually nothing to panic about. Pay attention to your diet and habits, listen to your body, and remember you're not alone in this. If you have tips or stories about dealing with acidity, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more down-to-earth health tips. Thanks for hanging out. Take care of your stomach, and I'll see you next time.